hands. Okay? But keep them up, keep them up. Keep them up. Those of you that don't have your hand raised, look around. That's about a third or possibly even half the room, right? Now keep your hands raised just for a second. How many of you, all the other folks in here, right? How many of you in here know people that have pain? That's everybody in here, right? I find that interesting that you got so many people suffering from pain, and I find these two patches I'm going to share with you today are kind of underrated, right? I started this business because I was in pain. I had knee problems, right? I was sitting bone on my left knee, and the pain was about an 8 every single day. Okay, limping up the stairs, limping around all over the place, looking like a little gimp all the time. Didn't want to go upstairs to go to bed. I would sleep on the couch. And that's how bad it was, right? And a friend of mine, Peggy, introduced me to these two patches, and it literally took the pain away in seconds. In seconds. Okay? Now here's what happened though. I didn't get serious about this until August. By that time, my knee was actually better. I stopped limping, and the cartilage in my knee actually started to grow again, right? So I started to get cushion in my knee again, which is amazing, okay? But something happened in June that made me serious about this. My mother had a heart attack. 20 days in the hospital, her heart stopped twice. I almost didn't get to see her because I was actually traveling the first time it happened, right? I got home, and she was in really bad shape. She was cracked, her ribs were cracked because of the CPR and all of that. She was in a lot of pain. She didn't eat well because she had the intubation tube down her throat for 16 of those 20 days. By the time she got home after the 20 days, she was skin and bones. Very little muscle mass in her body because her body needed to survive, right? Okay? So she couldn't lift her head, she couldn't roll over, she couldn't do anything. And I started patching her. X39, 49 neon. Stacked right on top of each other, looked like a single patch, and I would give her a hug in the morning and stick it on her back without her knowing. Every day I did that for 7 weeks. And when 7 weeks, she was back on her feet walking. As if she never had a heart attack. That's when I became serious, and that was around the late July, early August time frame, and that's when I started talking to people about this, right? As you notice, there's a bunch of people in here that either have pain or know other people that have pain, right? Pain is different than anything else. Pain is insidious. Pain occupies your brain 24/7, right? If you have diabetes, you might think about it here and there. But pain, you're not going to forget it, right? So here's the crazy thing about pain. It's not just the pain.